Good afternoon. This is Ralph from Woodland Windows and Doors, and I just wanted to bring you here to our second location. This here is a building that we had purchased back in 2007. What we do here is we do the pre-finishing of all our windows and doors in a controlled environment. And let's go inside and take a look. 15,000 square foot warehouse. And today here with me, Patrick Haley, who's our operations guy. Patrick has been overseeing this operation here for how many years now, Pat?
5.5, almost 6 years.
Oversees the whole product lines from the staining piece of it to the painting piece of it. And you can see behind you we have several doors here. This is a job that we're just finishing up on interior doors that, again, were finished in a factory-controlled environment. In this facility, today we have about 33 different colors that we offer to our customers, and then an unlimited amount of painting colors. We also offer a custom color consultation, so if you have a specific color on some existing trim that you're trying to match up, we have an individual in our company that will go out there, custom color that piece of trim to what you have existing, and then Pat will match that up here in a controlled environment and stain either the windows or doors to match that particular color. So what we'd like to do is just kind of go through our process here from the breakdown of the product to the actual finishing the product to the actual shipping of it and hardware. So come on. This is normally not done. If this window was installed in someone's home, they probably wouldn't go to the detail of removing all the parts and pieces of it. They would basically just stain this window right in place, and the edges that are visible are the edges that are going to get stained. In this case here, what we do is we actually take the sash completely out of the opening, do the face, the front, the side, all the weather stripping you can see here is coming out, and that'll be completely stained off and dry it off and put back and reassembled after the product is complete. So that's the real benefit of doing this in a controlled environment.
So right now he's taking out the sash on a double hung. This happened to be a Marvin double hung window, and looks like right now he's kind of taping off the jam liner so that when you stain it, there's not going to be any stain that's going to get on that jam liner at all.
Staining up a Marvin double hung sash. And again, as we talked about earlier, this is going to be, he's going to go ahead and stain all four sides of the sash, top, bottom, front, and back. And Pat, maybe just talk a little bit about the process on how you go about staining up the sash. What are the benefits of doing this in a controlled environment like this?
Well, one of the key benefits is going to be weather. When you're in the house during winter, you don't want those fumes lingering. A lot of people have problems. It's not good for your health, to be honest. So here we can take them out and they stay out. Again, you could do this in winter and get completely finished windows in your house with no problem with heating costs or cooling when you have the air running at the windows open.
And then just talk a little bit about how you maintain consistency in the sash. And in this case here, you can see you got a real grainy side rail compared to this here. How do you go about just maintaining the consistency throughout? When you have various colors that you're working with or various woods that you're working with. Maybe just talk about that a little bit.
We do pre-stain all the product, and that usually eliminates a lot of the blotchiness of things you'll get with time. Sanding, if required, can be done. And also a double stain. If an area needs to get hit again when stained because it's not absorbing correctly, it could be done again. With the luxury in here, we have the time. The things are out, and we're able to work on those without having an issue of, again, open windows, daylight, everything else. It's a controlled environment, which is the key to the whole process. So all four sides will be stained, back will be stained, bottom will be stained, and we'll put it back into the double hung unit, and we'll put it to the spray booth.
So what is it you're doing right here now, Pat?
Just removing the liquid mask that was placed on the window prior to painting. You can see it pulls off relatively easy and a clean window underneath.
Very nice. So we're not having to worry about the glass. We're spraying right over the glass.
Spraying right over the whole thing and then give it a nice clean afterwards.
Doing it nice and professionally. A lot of these other companies that might be out there doing this in the home are taping it with masking tape and all those kinds of things. So there's a very different feel when you're doing it in a contained environment, correct?
When you're doing it at home, they're primarily doing it with a brush and roller, which is going to give you lines inside all your inlays here, and then usually roller marks because it's impossible to avoid. So any entry door that's sprayed like this is going to give you a smooth, consistent finish.
See, there's absolutely no paint at all that got on that glass because it was all masked off.